Hello to all. I would like to thank you all for coming here. My name is Kaola Andaloussi. I'm a nurse at the GHA, born and raised in Gibraltar, a mother of 2 precious children. I'm going to speak about my hijab. There are a number of reasons a woman might cover her head, but I would like to express my personal views and my reasons. For me as a Muslim woman, I believe it is a visible expression which shows my principles of modesty, dedication, and commitment to my religion. Oops, sorry. Nervous, sorry. Points to be covered. The main purpose for wearing the hijab. Why do I wear the hijab even though I was born in Western society? And people accuse Muslim women for being oppressed. What do I think? Here are 2 verses that mention the hijab in the Quran. And tell the believing women to lower their gaze and protect their private parts, and not to show off their adornment, except only that which is apparent, and to draw their veils all over juyubihinna. And juyubihinna means 3 things: their bodies, necks, and bosoms. And not to reveal their adornments except to their husbands, or their fathers, or their husbands' fathers, or their sons, or their husbands' sons, or their brothers, or their brothers' sons, or their sisters' sons. And that's from chapter Nur, from the Quran. The other verse is, O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to draw their cloaks all over their bodies, screen themselves completely except the eyes or one eye to see the way. That will be better, that they should be known, so they're not annoyed. And Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. Some reasons. Women wear it because they believe God has instructed women to wear it as a means of fulfilling His commandment of modesty. Wearing the hijab is a personal choice that is made after puberty and is intended to reflect one's personal devotion to God. Women visibly express their Muslim identity. Hijab includes the way a person walks, talks, looks, and thinks. All of it should be done modestly and applies to both men and women. Throughout history, women of many religions were covered to protect modesty, and only recently has this changed in society, Western society. Why do I wear the hijab, even though I was born in a Western society? In my opinion, I believe that Allah has ordered all females after the age of puberty to wear the hijab, and that is an obligation from the Lord. As any other obligation in Islam, such as praying 5 times a day, fasting in the month of Ramadan, and pilgrimage to Mecca. But even though I say it's an obligation, it is still a choice. There's no compulsion in religion. In reality, every precious ornament, gemstone, and jewelry are either hidden behind a glass or under lots of coverings. The woman is like a diamond, precious and rare, and not like a stone found everywhere. The woman's beauty is to be shared only with husband, family, who appreciate her value. People accuse Muslim women for being oppressed. What do I think? And that's a big no. Women are oppressed in many countries and cultures, and it's not a Muslim act. It's more to do with poverty and lack of education. It's a misconception that the hijab is a hurdle and a hindrance to women's personal growth. It's not true. We have the examples of Prophet's wives and the followers. They covered themselves through the hijab and performed not only household duties, but outdoor duties too. They were businesswomen, doctors, surgeons, nurses, teachers, all sorts. So let me ask you a question. Does a piece of your clothing oppress you? No, it doesn't. So why would it oppress me? These are examples of empowered Muslim women around the world. Shinkai Karuhali is a renowned Muslim rights activist and an active elected member of the Afghan parliament. Tawakkul Karman is a Yemeni journalist, politician, and human rights activist, and she's a Nobel Prize winner. Dalia Mujahid, in 2009, she became the first hijabi in the White House when she was appointed to a position in President Barack Obama's administration. I would like to share with you a saying from the Prophet. The woman was made from the rib of a man, not from his head to top him, nor his foot to be stepped on, but from his side to be equal to him, under his arm to be protected by him, and near his heart to be loved by him. Thank you very much.